in the gentle glow of evening light, as the sun dips low and shadows play, you think of love that slipped away in the quiet where the memories stay, with whispers of the past still near. It's the silence that speaks loud and clear, when the night's embrace would hold you tightly, and a dream of her could feel so real in the gentle glow of evening light. That's the moment your heart starts to heal, with every laugh that dances on the breeze. I picture us beneath the starlit sky. Echoes of our joy still linger near in every sigh, the sweet soft surprise as the moonlight bathes the world in gold. Moment fade, but the love won't grow old. So let those easy carry away to the well of that's once prayed, to the places where our potteries breaking the fields. Ha ha, that we have come on. And memory shines bright in the stillness, still the light, in the gentle glow of evening light. We never made a life this true, no garden path, no I do, but we had mornings made of lace and wine-stained lips in borrowed space. She never said she'd stay for good, and I don't think I thought she would. But in the hush between the days, we found our own unspoken way. There's beauty in the things that pass, in gesture about us, in stolen time, shattered glass. I love her gently, didn't claim, just whispered softly through her names. We broke beds hearting through her name. Never carved it into stone, no frame, no vows, no proper home. But still it lived and still it grew. In what we had it felt like truth. No ending grand, no final love, but once we loved, that was love enough.
Took a long way home today, past every turn I used to stray. The cafe still has the flowers out. They changed the chairs, but not the route. And no, I wasn't looking back, just breathing where the light was slack. Something soft to letting go, like rain that falls and doesn't show. window where he stood 100 years ago. It could. I didn't stop, I didn't stare, but I felt something in the air. I don't regret, it don't remain, but some lost home beneath the rain. I took the long way not for him, just to remember who I've been. And when I reached my gate alone, it felt like mine, it felt like home.
I woke before the tea was on, his sweater hanging, shadows drawn. The light was low, the floor was cold, but still I stayed, still felt it hold. The chair, the books, the worn out rug, a chipped old mug beside a shrub. No signs of show, no scripture to find, but somehow still it felt like mine. The silence didn't press or pull, it wasn't empty, it was full. I traced the thought across the wall and let myself not move at all. Check, just let the morning find my breath. No need to prove, no need to shine. I simply stayed and it felt fine. I've woken up in stranger light, but this one felt like mine.
The curtain stirred with the ocean sigh. You curled in close, let the world pass by. One lamp glowing, your hair on my chest. No words tonight, just rest. Window open, heart full, nothing left to chase. The moon took its time to find this place. You breathe so slow, like the sea at peace, and I followed you into sleep. You mumbled once, half in a dream, about lemon trees and mountain streams. I smiled half awake, tucked you in tight, said nothing out loud, but felt it right. Window open, heart full, no need to rewind. This is the kind of quiet that's hard to find. The night held on, so I held you too. The last soft moment before we flew. And if I forget all else in this life, let me remember this night. Sunday light through the linen drapes, you're tying your hair in quiet shapes. I pour the tea, you hum a tune, and just like that, it's still you. Still you, I'd walk through fire for. Still you, when the days run sore. Still the reason my breath feels true. No second guesses, it's still you. We've said less lately, fewer words, but your glance still moves the earth. We're not new, but we're not through. Every choice says I still choose you. Still you in the quiet fight. Still you in the sleepy night. Still the name that pulls me through. No matter what, it's still you. If all we do is live this true, then I'm all right. As long as it's you. You kicked off your shoes before I could ask. Moonlight tracing your elegant laugh. Tide pulled soft like it knew our names. And you said, come in, don't play it tame. Swim in the dark, salt on our skin. No one to see you where we begin. The water held us like a whispered dare. The stars leaned close just to stare. Your voice was low, but the waves heard all. Secrets and jokes, the rise and the fall. You dove like a thought I couldn't catch, and I followed under, struck like a match. Swim in the dark, hearts out of view. The kind of night that stains you through. You smiled, said nothing, but I still knew this was a memory you never undo. Now when I dream, it's always that spark. You and the sea and the swim in the dark. You took my shades, said they look better on you. Strut ahead like the boardwalk's a runway too. I just grinned, tried not to stare, but baby, you knew you caught me there. You always steal my sunglasses, and I let you every time. Leave me squinting in that bright sunshine. You laugh like a planet, leaning real slow. And somehow I never asked for 'em back though. You ordered 2 sodas, sipped from mine. Said they make yours sweeter, must be the guy. We lay in the grass, feet in the air. The world spun low, but we didn't care. You always steal my glasses, like it's part of the deal. And I swear I like it more than I should feel. You smile like summer, you move like breeze, and every time you get to me with ease. So take the shades, take the sun, take the day. With you beside me, it all goes my way. Coffee brewing, toast half burned. You wear my shirt, I watch you turn. Window crack, the breeze slips through. Nothing planned, just me and you. It's a slow Sunday and the world's just fine. No rush, no noise, just your hand in mine. You hum a song as the kettle steams, and I swear we're living one of my dreams. You read the paper, skip the news, circle words you think I'll use. Your feet find mine beneath the floor. It's nothing loud, but it means much more. It's a slow Sunday, the kind that stays, woven into our ordinary days. No fireworks, just something true. The world made quiet by loving you. If every week begins this way, I'll thank the stars for slow Sundays. The lights turn low, the room turned blue. A record spins like it always knew. There's wine in glasses, shoes by the door, and the night unfolds like never before. Candles and cobalt and your quiet stare, the kind of still that fills the air. No one's talking, no need to move. Everything here already proves. Your hand rests soft on the side of your chair, like it's waiting but doesn't care. The world outside could fall apart, but here the dark feels like fine art. Candles and cobalt, shadow and skin. The evening ends where we begin. Not in a line, but something round, a silent vow that make no sound. So let the match burn down slow. There's nothing left. We need to know. Your book still lying face down, like you meant to come right back. Slippers by the dresser, your sweater on the rack. The lamp hums soft, but the room feels wide. Funny how quiet spreads without your side.
Your side of the bed still holds your shade. The pillow's cool, but I don't change its place. It's just a night, you'll be home soon.
But the space feels bigger than the room. The kettle boils, I pour for two. Then laugh, what I always do. I leave your mug right where it goes, as if the house already knows. Your side of the bed is folded neat, and you can't fall asleep.
The clock ticks on, but it's too loud. Without your breath to smooth it out.
So hurry back, no need to race. Just miss you more than I meant to face. The sun sank low, but the air stayed warm. You kicked off your shoes and curled on the porch. Cicadas played their lazy tune. We let the sky turn silver blue. After the heat, when the world slows down and the breeze feels soft on this quiet town, you looked at me with wine-stained lips, and I thanked the stars for nights like this. Your laughter hung like smoke in air, with firefly sparks caught in your hair. We didn't move, didn't need to speak, just breathed in time, both slow and deep. After the heat, when the lights go low, and even the moon seems to take it slow, you touched my hand, and it felt like grace, like every summer led to this place. If time must pass let it pass like this, soft and golden after the heat. Lights turned low, chairs pushed in, the silence came like an old friend. You sat near the window, eyes on the trees, the kind of hush that puts you at ease. Nothing left to say, but still we stay, letting the night just drift our way. The music's done, the story's told, but some kind of magic still takes hold. A breeze slips in, cool on your skin. You didn't speak, you didn't need to begin. I watch your hands rest on your knees, perfectly still like autumn leaves. Nothing left to say, but nothing's gone. The heart stays full when the words are done. I'll sit right here while the hours fade, in this quiet truth we've gently made. So let the night close without a sound. Some love is loud, but ours is found. Two cups steaming on the old stone table. You leaned in close, still barely able to shake the dreams from your sleepy head. I just smiled and poured instead. Terrace for two, sky wide and blue, nothing to do, and I've got you. Morning unfolding like linen in light. Let's stay here until the sun's high. You tore the bread, passed me a piece, laughed at something small and sweet. A bird sang once, then flew away. Even they knew it's a perfect day. Terrace for two, no need for plan, just coffee, a breeze, and holding hands. If all we had was this easy start, I counted enough for a full heart. Oh, stay with me while the morning is new. There's nowhere better than this view with you. We've packed too much for just 2 days. Snack and maps and songs to play. You read road signs in a made-up voice. Didn't care where only that it's our choice. We went nowhere special, but it felt like gold, a borrowed weekend, a story retold. No plans, no rules, just sky and you. Turns out nowhere is my favorite view. You dance in socks at a roadside inn, sang to the mirror with a crooked grin. We found a diner that served burnt pie, still swear it was the best of my life. We went nowhere special, but I can't forget the crooked roads, the sun that set. It wasn't the place, it was me and you. Two hearts driving into something true. Let the others chase what's shiny and grand. I'll take your laugh and your hand. When she sleeps, the world slows down. Curtain move without a sound. She breathes in time with something deep, and I believe in things that keep. There's no spotlight, no grand affair, just the hush of her evening air. And I forget the things I chase when she sleeps. She fills the space. The lamplight dips across her hand. She dreams in ways I'll never understand. But I still stay, I still keep near, like I could guard the silence here. There's no need for anything more. She's the peace I've been looking for. And every night it's just this deep, the quiet love of watching her sleep. I turn out the light, I don't make a sound. She sleeps and I've already found. There's coffee on the table, fruit in a bowl. You hum a tune I barely know. The bees drift by, the linen sways, and time forgets to count the days. At a table in the garden, with the sun just right, your bare feet curled in morning light. No rush, no list, no need to leave. We live in society what we believe. You slice a peach, offer me half, We shared slow and then just laugh. A sparrow lands near your chair, as if it knows it's welcome there. At a table in the garden where the world stands still and silence speaks, if your heart is still, I reach for your hand, you don't pull away, and that says more than words could say. So let the breeze turn every page. We've got all day to be engaged.
The night settled low on the garden wall. You pulled me close with no words at all. The record spun some old sweet tune, and we swayed along beneath the moon. Moonlight between us, nothing too grand, just the way you breathe when you hold my hand. Stars overhead, bare feet on stone, and suddenly the world felt like home. The roses leaned toward our sound, like they too felt the world slow down. I whispered once, you smiled instead. Some feelings speak the best unsaid. Moonlight between us, we turn so slow, eyes half closed, and tried resounding words. What blades girls' knitters cast, what dance one more at, let's make it last.
You poured the wine, then closed your eyes. I leaned back, watched the sky. Cicadas sing their summer hymn, and we sit quiet on a playful whim. Shade on the veranda, cool breeze, warm skin. The day unfolds from deep within. No stories told, no need to move. The world outside has nothing to prove. You hummed a line from some old song. I joined in, we got it wrong. But still we laughed, still we swayed, as sunlight danced and lemons swayed. Shade on veranda, time won't chase. We got each hour to find our pace. Your hand in mine, a clink of glass, and all we need is what we let pass. So let the sun go on and shine. We're just a pause in a longer line. Your books, they sell your chest, pages half turned, and the Starkman on tellings, the sunlight tracing. Then Rooftop learned, really guess if they came up and all something underburned. The lying in the light, no plans to keep, drifting between the sun and sleep. The world goes on, but we stay still, wrapped in gold on the windowsill. The clock might tick, but I don't hear, just your quiet breath and summer near. A leaf taps glass, a dog barks twice, but nothing breaks this paradise. Lying no takes ago, the only thing real is the moment now. You shift and smile, still half asleep, and all I want is all we keep. So let the day keep spilling in as long as you're here. That's where I begin. Bare feet on stone, the music low. You reach for my hand like I already know. No need to lead, no need to say. We found the rhythm and slipped away. Dancing past midnight, stars looking on. You smile like the moment would never be gone. The world was quiet, the candles burned dim, but I only saw the way you leaned in. The breeze stirred your dress, brushed by your cheek. You whispered a line I've remembered all week. The song might have ended, but we still moved, lost in the hush of something true. Dancing past midnight, no plans, no light, just you in my arms and everything right. The night held us close, the clock didn't chime. We floated there outside of time. And even now when the stars don't shine, I still hear the sway of that midnight line.
Striped umbrella, shadows on white. You look too good in soft sunlight. menu unread. We both just knew wine first, olives, then whatever would do. Table for two at the marina, toes on tiles, sun in your hair. You said let's never make too many plans, and I said love, I'm already there. Boats rocked slow just beyond the rail. The sea told stories in a soft tale. You played with the stem of your half-full glass and smiled like time was meant to pass. Table for two at the marina, the day as slow as it gets. You reached for my hand with that lazy grace, and I knew I had no regrets. Let the courses linger, let the shadows slide. I've got all I want with you on my side.
The hallway hums, the fridge clicks on. Outside the world keeps moving on, but here it's still, and here it stays. The kind of quiet that never frays. Midnight lives here in the folds of the dark, in the echo of steps through a sleeping park, in the breath you take when you're alone, the kind of hush you only own. Your sweaty sleeves pulled past your wrists, the room is filled with gentle shifts. A shadow climbs the window pane, and nothing asks that you explain. Midnight lives here in the softest light, in the questions that don't need to be right, not lost, not found, just here, just near, where time steps back and thought is clear. So close your eyes, don't chase the day. Midnight lives here, and so okay.
Your hand found mine like it always had. No rush, no words, just the good kind of sad. Sand in our shoes, salt in the air. We didn't need music, it was already there. Low tide, warm light, sky turned to gold. You looked at the waves like secrets they told. We walked that line where the sea meets skin, and time forgot where to begin. Your dress caught wind,
but you didn't care. You danced and played like you weren't even there. I just watched. The whole world faded except for you. Low tide, warm light, your voice like a breeze, saying things softly that put me at ease. No big goodbye, no need to fight, just that beach, that moment, that low tide light. And I carry it still, that evening so right, you in the hush of the warm fading light. Street lamp shadows danced at our feet. You laughed so softly in the hush of the street. My jacket around you, your hand in mine, the kind of silence that feels like a sign. Stone paths and silver sky, no one but us passing by. Every window glowed like a held-in sigh, and you look at me like you knew why. A cat crossed slow where the flowers leaned. You said, let's never rush through anything. Your voice was low like a lullaby, and I could have lived in that reply. Stone paths and silver sky, shoes and hand time slipping by. No plans ahead, no reason why, just this moment and your soft-eyed smile. We reached the gate and paused a while. Stone paths behind, star above us all the while.
The sun slips in along the floor, fingers trailing to the door. She turns once, all half in sleep, a little smile she doesn't keep, and the light between us tells me more than all the things we've said before. No need to speak, no plans to write, just her and me in morning light. I trace the edge of her coffee cup, the one she leaves half finished up. The clock won't move and I don't care. Time behaves different there, and the light between us fills the air like something soft that says I'm there, not in gold or words too bright, just a hush that feels like right We don't rush, we never must. We've got the love and the light between us.
I've been thinking about the curtains where they should fall. What kind of lamp we put in the hall. Not because I need a change, but because you're here and that feels strange. Strange that I'd start dreaming of grocery runs and autumn nights, of movie scenes, no big endings, just quiet things that feel so right. I could see it all so plain, so gray, if you stay. I've never been the type to chase half a bow, but something in your stillness makes me think of now. Not some distant maybe, not someday or when, but coffee in the morning again, and your book again. And if you want a map, I've drawn none. Just a table, a window, a place to run. But I'll be here come break a chord day. If you stay, no pressure, no parade, just the softest yes. If you stay.
She leaves books everywhere, by the sink, on the chair, one in the fridge once, don't ask where. Says she'll get back to it soon, but I know better, that's just her tune. And I don't mind, not at all. It's like her love, it lines the hall. She forgets, she laughs, she sings off key, and all of it feels home to me. She buys fruits she never eats, names the plants but skips the beats, dances when she folds the sheets. Even though she folds them wrong, she knows I'll fix it all along. And I just grin, I don't explain. Love like this can't be contained. It's mismatched socks and morning tea, and all of it feels home to me. She leaves books everywhere, but she always saves the last page for me.
Lanterns flicker down by the shore, sand still warm, but the wind once more. You rest your head on my faded sleeve. Neither of us wants to leave. In the last light of August, everything glows. Your hair like honey, your breath like prose. The fire is low, but the stars lean in, holding this night like it's always been. Your voice is soft like a half-heard tune, the kind that hums beneath the moon. No need for promises, no need for plans, just your quiet hand in my hand. In the last light of August, we don't rush through, we let the hush do what it's due. If summer must end, let it end like this, with firelight eyes and one last kiss. So here's to the warmth that we'll carry on, even when August is gone.